Forget the $100,000 TRX. This base level RHO is the smarter buy. Let's get into it. Before we get started, I'd like to give a huge shout out to Jim Butler, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram here in Linn, Missouri for allowing me time with this vehicle. Please reach out to Gage for all your vehicle needs. Powering this 2026 Ram 1500 RHO is a 3-liter high output Hurricane twin turbo inline 6 engine producing 540 horsepower and 521 pound-feet of torque through an 8-speed automatic transmission. Starting up front here, we have the pass-through Ram logo with no front-facing camera. This is the base level RHO. Sleek headlights. We do have pass-throughs here for these massive fender flares. We'll get a better angle at those in a second. And then down here we have a steel bumper, LED fog lights, parking sensors, massive recovery hooks right here, and just a ton of airflow for this engine. And then down here you'll see the beefy Bilstein suspension up top, and then we do have steel skid plates throughout this entire vehicle. Looking at the engine bay, we have this massive air intake, obviously, which just allows this high output engine to breathe and gives you just a ton of torque. And then we also have some sound deadening material up top. Looking at the hood, functional vents up here for heat extraction. The Hurricane high output badge here. And then we have our amber lights due to the width of this vehicle and more pass-throughs up front. Take a look, the two-tone red and black looks awesome. Coming down to the wheel and tire setup. 35-inch tires, Goodyear Wrangler Territories, 325/65 R18, so we get 18-inch wheels. Black wheels. You can also get the beadlock wheels on the level 1. I don't believe you can get that on the level 0, which this one is. And look how beefy these control arms are up top in the suspension. Just everything about this truck is massive. Coming to the side, this kind of gives you a better angle at the stance here. Super wide jut out here, super wide flares, and that is the pass-through that we saw on the front. Large black Ram logo here. This is two-toned as well. You can see the black bottom and the red top. Gives this thing a great look. Love the black door handles, black mirror caps, turn signals here, blind spot monitoring right there. Take a step back. Let's look at the side profile. The truck is huge, sits up really tall. Has about 11.8 inches of ground clearance, 14 inches of travel in the rear, 8 inches of travel in the front. No rock rail protection, so that is something I'd probably add if I were buying this truck. And as I mentioned, you do get these massive fender flares with some marker lights. Here's one of my favorite things about this RHO. This base level RHO, you still get the active terrain Blackhawk E2 shocks. So no difference from the level 1 coil sprung you see here. It's a really, really good setup. Wheel liners in front and back. This one does not have any RHO graphics. So it's really, really clean. Kind of see this. It's just for aesthetics here, but shows you how wide the truck is when you look down the side. LED tail lights, obviously. Steel bumper in the back. This is kind of your off-road high clearance bumper. You can see some cutouts in it. Parking sensors, recovery hooks on both sides. You see your towing hookups there. This truck does tow around 8,500 pounds. And then we get a full-size spare underneath. And these massive, those are huge dual output exhaust. Let's take a look at the back. This looks awesome. A large Ram logo on the tailgate. There's your RHO badge. It's the only badge on this truck. And then we get the 4x4 on this side. This does have a powered tailgate. However, we are in ship mode, So none of the electronics are working. Just something we'll have to deal with. This one is bed lined. Tie downs, we have one in each corner, down low, which is nice. Bed lights. It's really nice also. No bed step on this one down here. That's the bed utility package. Adds that step for you. Kind of expensive, probably not worth it in my opinion. Let's take a look at the sticker on this truck. Another one of my favorite parts about this vehicle. Base price, $73,795 for a 2026 Ram RHO. The only option on this truck is the molten red pearl coat paint for $295. That's the only option. $295, one option, it's just the color. This is what your truck looks like. So after destination, your total price, $76,685. At Jim Butler right now, you can get this truck for under 70 grand, 68 or 69,000, I forget the exact number. So let that sink in. One of the most off-road capable trucks, one of the best looking trucks, one of the trucks with the best suspension outside of the Fox live valves from Ford on the Raptor for under 70 grand. Raptor, base Raptor is going to start you at 82, 83, 84, somewhere around there. So you can save almost $15,000 and get this truck, and it's going to perform just as well as the Raptor. Coming to the inside, this base level RHO, we still get the premium Alcantara, all this trim here, soft touch everywhere, tons of storage down here, nice cup holders. I love that Ram does this, super handy. You can take them out if you don't need them. Just your standard controls here. No massaging seats that you get in the level 1, no memory seats. But we still get power seats, and we still get the exact same seats that are in the level 1 with the RHO badge. Super comfortable leather seats here. A little bit of Alcantara suede material here. Coming down here, lighting controls, get power pedals. You notice we kind of get the sports themed chrome pedals also. If we look at the payload, this particular truck, 1,487 pounds. Pretty good for an off-road truck. If we hop inside here, get kind of this sports style steering wheel with a flat bottom. Leather wrapped, feels really nice. Metal paddle shifters on each side. Blinker here. Here's your menu controls. Adaptive cruise here. Let's turn this thing on. There's your digital gauge cluster. Super crisp, super clean from Ram. Lots of different information. Tire, there's kind of your main screen. If we take a look, you get this red engine ignition button, which is kind of cool. Then down here, here's your drive modes. You select them with this, and then you kind of have your trail cruise control here. Auto start stop here. This is a full-time four-wheel drive truck. I know a lot of people wish it had two-wheel drive, would probably help with the fuel economy, so you're in four-wheel drive all the time. So we have 4 auto. There's our locking diff, 4 low, 4 high. Then we do get launch control if you want to have a little bit of fun. Coming to the side, this infotainment screen, we're in ship mode, as I said, so this thing won't turn on. But you get the 12-inch screen on the base level RHO. The level 1, you get the 14-inch, slightly over 14-inch screen. The reason I like this 12-inch screen better, the 14-inch sticks up about that high. It kind of screws with your vision between the mirror and the screen. This one sits flush. I like that better, and I don't even notice, honestly, the 2-inch difference. Most people probably aren't even going to notice. Nice plug-in up here for dash cam, storage. The other thing you do not get in this truck is the Harman Kardon sound system. So we just have the Alpine. Sounds good. Standard rear view mirror. We still get home controls. No sunroof in this, but we get a rear control, and there's our tailgate drop from the inside. And then, like I said, this screen has a ton of information in it. Off-road screens. This does not have a 360 camera. That's another thing you get in the level 1. I kind of wish this level 0 had that. You just get the rear camera. That takes up about 1/3 of this screen. We've all seen it. Climate controls on this side for your driver. This side for your passenger, volume controls, tuning controls, trailer brake controller, and then we get 6 auxiliary buttons here. We can turn our parking sensors off. USB chargers here. Still get 1 wireless charger and another spot for your phone. So that's nice. Probably better look there. Really nice shifter in the middle. Love the feel of that. And then we get 2 cup holders there. Nice material on the center here, this Alcantara. And then this gives you your VIN number and your RHO badge. Gives you 540 horsepower, your boost PSI, the type of turbo you have in it. So neat information. And then it's kind of a 2-tiered system. We have this nice soft touch material in here. So anything valuable, I'd stick in this. And then if we flip it all the way up, you just have a ton of room down here. Coin holders, more power, then just a ton of room. Then you get 2 cup holders for your rear passengers. Another thing this level 0 doesn't have is the screen, which I think is a plus. You get more storage, which I'd much rather have. So we don't have the stupid passenger screen. Glove box there. And here's a view of the passenger side. Let's listen to this thing. It's just a nice subtle idle tone here. This isn't a V8, so it's not as deep, but it doesn't sound too bad. Taking a look at the inside, same high-end material on the back, storage in the door, cup holders, nice pockets here, which is nice. Vents in the back, nice little storage. We have USB chargers, another plug-in. No heated seats back here. You do get heated seats in the rear, and I think even ventilated seats in the level 1. You do get heated seats in the front of this truck, I will say that. And you can see here we have a 60-40 split. Decent amount of storage down there. Flat floor, which is always nice. And then this one also, your level 1, gives you reclining seats in the back. This does not have that, but to me that's okay. Nice grab handle here. Here's your view of the front. Really slick looking interior. So now, let's talk about this truck a little bit before we drive it. I mean, to me, this is the best value on the market right now, truck-wise. I mean, under 70 grand for a truck of this, that looks this good and has the capability of a Raptor. I mean, what more could you want? Maybe a V8. That TRX is coming, and you're gonna spend at least 30, 35 grand more. So these things are really hot right now, and I think it's because of the value and the price. I mean, I've been seeing some people, you can get these for 65, 62 grand I've seen. That is crazy, crazy good deal. This high output Hurricane engine is, I'm gonna say at this point, is proven. It's been out a couple years, no major issues. So if you don't need the premium luxury features, go with this level 0 and save you about 11 grand. That's what I would do. My next truck most likely be an RHO, base level RHO. You get all the performance of the level 1 RHO, just not as many luxury features. Let's drive this thing. We're off in this 2026 Ram 1500 RHO base. Here's the key fob. We do get the RHO on the back, and then we get unlock lock, auto or remote start, and then your tailgate drop. Also, I'll talk about, this does say to put 91 octane in this engine. I've seen people run it with 87. It is recommended to go 91 though, so that's kind of up to you. I'd probably just do what the manual says, but all right, let's talk about this thing. It's smooth, man. I don't know what else to say. This powertrain is starting to become one of my favorites. The torque in this thing. Now it does feel like a big truck because it is. But man, it doesn't even feel like you're on gravel driving it through here. Fuel economy, I mean, you're probably going to get around 15, 16. I've seen some people, some of the bigger YouTubers, TRD John has one of these down in Florida. He gets about 18 or 19 around the city, which is unreal. Most people probably going to get less than 15. It's quick, man. This thing is quick. On these windy roads, though, I will say, you feel the width of this truck on these smaller roads. It's wide. I mean, I think it's wider than the Raptor. It's probably wider than all of Ram's 2500s. But it adds to the look of this truck, and I do like it. Just something you have to get used to if you're going from a normal full-size truck to this thing. Might take a couple times down the road to get used to it. This truck also, it's heavy. I mean, it's a heavy truck. It's heavier than the Raptor 2. So honestly, I've driven both. This thing is quick, plenty quick for everyone. Raptor's probably quicker just because it's, probably around 1,000 pounds lighter, maybe even more. But I like the look of the Raptor. Sorry, I like the look of the RHO better. And I like this interior better than the Raptor. It feels more premium. And it's simple as far as like your color choices. There's no Raptor orange in here. It's all kind of monotone, but the material feels so nice. The steering wheel feels really good. That's about all I could say about this thing. It's definitely in the running for my next truck, especially at the value. I mean, $68,000, let's say. I mean, that's cheaper than a trimmer, and this thing whips a trimmer and everything, other than probably fuel economy. With that, let me know what you all think of the value of this truck. 2026 Ram 1500 RHO, level 0. The only option on this truck is the color. You don't see too many trucks out there with 0 options that can perform this well, that looks this good, that rides this smooth. So with that, thanks everyone for watching. I really appreciate it. We'll see you on the next one.